All right, we got a decent amount of wide releases this weekend, but who's going to be number one? It's going to be one of two, and I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. Chase Lehocky here, Blue Futon going to the box office predictions of the 6th to the 8th of June. And let's look at the movies coming out this weekend. And it seems like it's not a bad weekend. Of course, it's not coming out this weekend, but Dogma is having a limited release Thursday and Sunday. I think that's going to do actually pretty good in the box office. But we have Ballerina finally coming out, Dangerous Animals, Thug Life, we have Dan Evil Eye, we have Housefall 5, we have I Don't Understand You, we have The Ritual, and of course the Phoenician Scheme, if I'm even saying that correctly, but that is on a limited release and it is coming wide this week. So you can see like 2-ish Indian films, the rest some low budget in movies you probably never even heard of, and then 2 kind of wide-ish releases with Ballerina and the Phoenician Scheme. And I'm saying that completely wrong, but you know what I'm getting at. And, this past weekend, I got 5 of 5 correct, but it really wasn't that easy of a guesstimation. The numbers, though, weren't the greatest. All right, number 5 was Bring Her Back. I was guessing 8.5. It was 7 million, a little less than Talk to Me, but this one is a lot more grim. Final Destination Bloodlines, I was thinking 9.6, actually did 10.9. Held a little bit better than I thought it was going to do, so good on them. Number 3 was Karate Kid's Legend. I was thinking 18.9. It did a little bit better with the 20.3. Mission Impossible, I was thinking 33.3. It dropped a little more than I thought with 27.2, about a 57% drop. Lilo and Stitch, again, dropped more than I thought. I was thinking 70.1, did 61.8 with a 58% drop, which is very interesting because that's the exact same as Little Mermaid. So if you do the exact same second weekend for Little Mermaid to Lilo and Stitch, that's a 44% drop. And you do the math and we'll discuss it pretty soon. All right, number 5 to me is the Phoenician Scheme, if I'm even saying that correctly, the Ponzi Scheme, whatever, Wes Anderson's new film, 7.8. I'm thinking a lot of people are saying it's fine. They're saying it's better than Asteroid City, but it's not as good as Grand Budapest Hotel. But when looking at the new releases and Final Destination Bloodlines and Bring Her Back, I do think the Phoenician Scheme has the best bet of getting in the top 5. Number 4, Karate Kid, 10 million. At first, I was thinking, can Karate Kid drop a butt ton and Wes Anderson make it to number 4? I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't see Karate Kid dropping that much. I did a solid 50% because this is a short film. I think enough normies do like this film, so I think a 50% drop is normal. But if it goes 60%, that's going to be a little scary for what could be 4 and 5. Number 3, I think, is the easiest of the bunch. Mission Impossible, 15.2. With having a 57% drop last weekend, I'm going a little under 50%. I might be too overzealous, but let's be honest, it is going to be number 3 in the box office. So, of course, number 2 and 1, Ballerina or Lilo and Stitch. So, like I said, Lilo and Stitch, 44% drop would put it at 34%, and I'm putting that at number 2. I know that sounds a little crazy of me, but it's all about Ballerina and how that's going to hold or how that's going to do, because is it going to get in the high 30s or is it going to underperform and only do like 27.9 million? I don't know. But like I said, Lilo and Stitch will do 34 at second place. And number 1, I will go with Ballerina with 36%. If I'm reading the reactions, they're kind of mixed. I'm seeing from 33% to 39% for the box office. So I did cheat a little bit. I'm going to go dead center. But if it is on the low end of the spectrum, I think Lilo and Stitch can be number 1 again. But I do think with that kind of 58% drop, which isn't horrible for a movie that did pretty damn good in the box office the first weekend. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think, but let's keep it there for now. All right, quick recap. Ponzi Scheme, 7.8. Karate Kid, 10 million. Mission Impossible, 15.2. Lilo and Stitch, 34. Ballerina, 30. Chase Tucker, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Alex Bhutontopia. You Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll watch Tate tomorrow, week from month, from the for every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And what do you think for this weekend?